Hey North, I'm Aiden.
And I'm Devin. Today is November 5th, 2019.
The weather is a high of 53 and a low of 36.
Today's birthday is Alexa M. on 7 East.
Today's after-school activities are mixed choir, books, crafts, and board games, lit lab, running club, 7th and 8th grade math lab, 6th grade math club, and jazz band.
That's all for today, North. Have a turbulent Tuesday.
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
What's up, North? It's Nate.
And Alex.
Today's weather calls for a high of 39 and a low of 26.
Today, for the after-school activities, we are at Fitness Center, 7th and 8th grade Math Lab, Dungeons and Dragons Club, Women's Choir, Play It Forward, and Ultimate Frisbee.
Today's only birthday is Jacob E. on 6 West.
Have a winning Wednesday, North.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
Good morning, North.
Nice cardigan.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you for being
nice elbow patches.
Thank you.
That's classy.
Thank you for being my neighbor this morning.
Hey, all right.
So why else are you here?
Well, I wanted to announce this weekend we had one of our robotics team. We have 6 robotics teams blended between Kirkwood High School students and North Middle School students. One of our teams won the Design Award, which is an awesome award for the beginning of the season. The members that won this award were KHS students Janie D., Olivia J., and Morgan H., former NKMS students that have gone up to the high school and still want to compete. And NKMS students Nora M., Sophia B., and Viv C. all did a fantastic job.
So what does
on
that
Saturday.
mean, besides getting this nice piece of
Well,
hardware?
they qualify for the U.S. Open Championship in beautiful Council Bluffs, Iowa.
It's a nice town. I go through there several times a year.
I'll trust you on that one.
on a river.
And that's in April, so they're hoping to make a run there to
That's
go to
awesome.
the World
So
Championship.
these are classmates who are working their tails off after school and then competing on the weekend and doing something really cool with
Yep.
some
And there's
STEM-related
more
stuff.
than just those individuals. Those are really the ones just recognized with the design award. But hopefully we'll have a lot more coming later in the season.
Which actually brings me to an idea that a lot of you guys are involved in some things outside of school that sometimes we don't even know about. So when you have like a big competition that you've won, please make sure that you let us know because we want to honor you on the news crew as well.
Fantastic.
Hey, Mrs. Fink's here coming
Well, it's
in.
great being your neighbor, but I'm going to
Let me
go
get a new neighbor.
I'm going to go find another neighbor.
Miss Fink, won't you be my neighbor?
New neighbor, new cardigan.
New neighbor. Now this is when I would normally take it off and put a new one on,
Yeah.
but I only brought one today because this one was superior
Thought
to
this
my
was
others.
Pretty Fred Rogers.
No, this is nice.
And this is a good time, I think, to do this today, being World Kindness Day.
World Kindness Day.
Because the students and staff at North Kirkwood were very kind to the NKMS library during the book
How
fair.
so?
We did great. We got a lot of funds, and I can now buy a lot of books for the library.
Good. That's awesome.
So we're going to give back a little bit today because students who spent some money at the fair got to put some tickets in to win this little cup with Kirkwood Pioneers and some
Pretzel
candy,
Boys.
Pretzel Boys gift cards.
Let's
We're going
do
to
it.
draw. I'm going to let you. How about you?
I'm in.
The honor to draw
I'm in.
names.
I'm
Okay,
in.
so let's start with 6th grade.
6th grade, the following person, what do they do when they win? Come to the library? At the end of
Sure.
announcements?
Would that be okay?
Come to the library at the end of
Library
announcements?
Yep.
How about Lizzie
Oh.
Street from Mrs. Ambule's homeroom?
All right,
Lizzie Street.
way to go.
And then from 7th grade,
Ooh,
let's
all
do another
right.
mix. Should
Okay.
I pick this one too?
Yeah, I'm going to let you pick them all.
You just don't want to be the bad guy.
I don't.
7th grade, coming to the library after homeroom is Max Costco.
All right.
And in 8th grade, coming to the library right after announcements is Jacob Donnelly in Miss Title's room. So make sure that you guys head
Alright.
to the library
Get your prize.
and get your prize.
Happy
Thanks,
World
Miss Fink.
Kindness Day.
Happy World
Yeah,
Kindness Day.
All right.
Uh,
Next. The other miss. Oh,
Mrs. Owens would like to point out today that she is shattering the dreams of some children. There will be no Dungeons and Dragons. That's not very kind. No Dungeons and Dragons. It hurts me. But,
Hi.
hey, nice cardigan.
I know.
You want to be my neighbor too?
Yes, I would like to be your neighbor.
Thanks.
Why are we wearing all these cardigans? We've kind of put a few things out there. People have kind of led us to believe that today might be something extra special.
Well, you know what? We grew up with a really good guy named Fred Rogers. And Fred Rogers truly was one of those people that was just a good guy. And he taught us all sorts of really fun like life lessons, and he has like a series of quotes of just like being a nice guy and being a neighbor. And that was kind of his thing, is like, won't you be my neighbor? Which really was a way of saying like, won't you be my friend? Won't you be that person that when I need something, you go, yeah, and you don't even hesitate, you just do it. And so our challenge to you today on World Kindness Day is to be neighborly. Like, be that person that would just do anything for somebody else, that you might notice they need it, like their yard needs shoveling, and you just do it. I guess it'd be their driveway, not their yard. But you just do it. You do it because that's what neighbors do. Or if they ask for something, then you just say yes.
Yeah. Or if they don't look like today's their absolute best day, you just say something nice to them. So one of the quotes that we liked, because there's a lot of them from Mr. Rogers, but one of the ones that he said that we thought was pretty powerful. He said, "If you could only sense how important you are to the lives of those you meet, how important you can be to the people you may never even dream of. There's something of yourself that you leave at every meeting with another person." So what if we just took that quote today and just live by it? I'm going to send it out to your teachers, and so maybe they can put it on the board or they can broadcast it in their rooms. It's just a good reminder about how influential we are just by being kind to each other every day.
Or not. So the reality is, in every encounter, we will leave somebody else feeling something. And so today we ask that in the encounters that you have, that you leave people feeling good.
And beyond today. Because if we just do it for one day, it doesn't have a whole lot of impact.
But it may as well practice a lot today. Mm-hmm. We can't always be our best selves, but today we're asking, take the extra effort, be your best self. Ask somebody else to come join you. Help somebody that's dropped something. Give a compliment to your teacher. Like, just be kind, right? Sometimes we have to work for it to be a natural thing that we do. We do have one final note from Mr. Decker.
Well, I've got an advertisement for something. We'll play that. And then if you're not in 8th grade,
all right, so we have one advertisement that's going to play, and then teachers, 6th and 7th grade teachers, feel free to turn the announcements off after this next announcement. But 8th graders, stay tuned because Mr. Decker has an announcement just for you. Thank you for being my neighbor.
Thank you.
Hey, RS North. There was issues with people submitting art with the last month's competition, so we are extending it to the end of November. If you're already submitted your art, it will still be in the competition. Don't forget, the rules were the art has been a 9x12 paper format, standard notebook paper size, with no paint. Artists are allowed to take in ideas from the sources, but copying their art is not allowed. Turn in your art at 826-464 at kirkwoodschools.org. 826-464 at kirkwoodschools.org. 826-464 at kirkwoodschools.org, and not 827-517. And the winner of the month will receive a prize. And of course, even if some artists end up not winning, we still appreciate your submissions.
let me know when you're going to do it. We're on? Yeah. We're on, guys. All right. Hey, I have an announcement about Cahokia, and I need that laptop, actually. Would you mind handing that to me? I forgot that. All right. Thank you. Okay, guys, so it should be 8th graders watching right now. If you're not in 8th grade, this would be a great time to stop watching. Okay. So today, 8 West is going on a field trip. Okay, to Cahokia Mounds. It is chilly. We're going to spend a lot of the time inside, especially when we first get there. While it's warming up outside, we'll be inside watching a movie and doing some stuff. We talked about that. But I still think it'd be a good idea to bring a hat and gloves and a jacket, a coat. I've got on a t-shirt, a sweatshirt with a hood, and I've got a coat, and I've got sunglasses because the sun's going to be reflecting off the snow and we'll all be snowblind. And we're breaking into song. Okay, and so the field trip, we are going to be leaving right after first hour if you're going on the field trip today. You're going on the field trip today if you have math, integrated math 3rd hour, or algebra 4th hour. So if you have math 3rd or 4th hour, you're going today. Okay? So after first hour, 9:56 in the buildings, just get your coats, get your warm stuff. You need an iPad. That's all you really need. That and your lunch, you do need your lunch, and come to my room. So grab that stuff, come to my room, room 43, okay? The kids staying behind. We have our 6th hour algebra kids. You're going to math first, okay? 5th hour integrated math kids and our geometry kids, you're going to Mr. Hastings first at 10 o'clock, okay? Then you'll flip after that, okay? And then you have your normal schedule after that for 7th hour.
They're representing Northrop Middle?
We will have your directions of where you're going in rosters with your names on them on the windows across from my room if you're confused by what I'm saying right now. All right? So that's the plan for today. Looking forward to seeing you guys go on the field trip with me. And those of you guys staying behind, have a good day. Goodbye. And you can click it off.
We are responsible for our learning.
Espionage. Respect.
ragazzine